After sacrificing everything for your marriage and children only for a housemaid, you took in to sleep with your husband and turn your children against you. Watch how the story unfolds in Under Her Roof. Damilola and Tega had been married for 8 years. They lived in a duplex in Lekki Phase 1. Had 2 kids, and from the outside, everything looked perfect. Dami ran a fashion brand that catered to celebrities and influencers. Her face was always on Bella Niger. Her Instagram sparkled and her clients loved her style. Tega, her husband, was quieter, a businessman who dealt in imports. Good-looking, composed, well-spoken. A man who never raised his voice and always showed up at school events. Together, they were a power couple. Or so it seemed. Until Peace came into their home. Peace was only 20. Dark-skinned, shy, barely spoke above a whisper. She was Dami's cousin's cousin freshly brought from Warri to help take care of the kids and clean the house. Dami gave her a room upstairs, told her the house rules, and promised to put her through tailoring school later that year. Tega barely noticed her at first, but Peace noticed him. It started with a look. One afternoon, Tega came home early. Dami was out on a business trip to Abuja. Peace, unaware, was sweeping the corridor in nothing but her wrapper. Tega walked past. She jumped, tried to adjust herself. He stopped. Looked her up and down. "You dey fear? I be ghost." She didn't answer. Just smiled small. The next day, she served him food with her wrapper tied lower than usual. It was small things at first. Brushing against him in the hallway. Letting her eyes linger a little longer. Then one night, it happened. Dami was out again, this time for a photo shoot in Port Harcourt. Peace knocked on his door around 11:45 p.m. "Oga, I see one rat for the store," she said, holding a torchlight. Tega followed her downstairs. There was no rat. But there was a mattress in the laundry room. She stood by it. Looked at him. Didn't say a word. Tega hesitated. Just for a second. Then the door closed. That night, he didn't sleep in his bed. It became a habit. Whenever Dami was away, which was often, Peace would sneak into his room or he'd call her downstairs. They never spoke much. It was always silent, dangerous and quick. Peace started dressing differently. Got bolder. Sometimes wore Dami's old perfume. Tega started giving her money on the side. "Pocket change," he said. She bought new slippers. Fixed her nails. Bought a cheap phone. One morning, while Peace was in the kitchen, Dami walked in unexpectedly and saw a silver wristwatch on the kitchen counter. It was Tega's. "Ah. Wedding this one day do here?" she asked, smiling. Peace fumbled. He come take water." Something didn't sit right. Later that day, Dami checked the CCTV app on her phone. Something she hadn't done in months. Most cameras were working. Except the one in the corridor by the guest room, it had been unplugged for weeks. Her stomach tightened. Dami did what she'd never done before. She waited. The next time she had a weekend trip, she stayed back. Hid in the driver's quarters with her cousin, who was a policewoman. Midnight came. Lights went off in the main house. Then, just like clockwork, Peace came down the hallway in her pink wrapper. She wasn't carrying a torchlight this time. She wasn't afraid. She knocked once. The door opened. And Dami's world cracked open. The next morning, Peace came to the kitchen. Dami was waiting. Tega was there too, sipping tea, pretending to read the news on his iPad. Peace froze. Dami smiled, stood up, and walked up to her. Whispered just loud enough. "I saw you." The girl's face dropped. Dami turned to Tega. "Did you enjoy it? Under my roof? With someone I was feeding?" Tega opened his mouth. Closed it. Opened it again. Nothing. Dami picked her car keys. "You're both leaving, pack your things. Out. Before I burn them." Peace was gone that same day. Tega begged. "Flowers. calls, tears, family interventions. But something in Dami had shifted. She didn't scream, didn't cry. She just went quiet. Moved into a rented flat with the kids. Focused on her business. When people asked why she and Tega weren't showing up together anymore, she said, "Sometimes what you build can be eaten from the inside. And sometimes it's termites you trusted." Like and subscribe for part 2.